If you could no longer tell stories, what would you miss most? The reason this question matters is because absence clarifies value. If storytelling disappeared from your life, whatever loss you feel most sharply is probably tied to the deepest reason you do it in the first place. So, if you lost it, what would you miss most? Would you miss having somewhere to put what is inside you? Would you miss the version of yourself that only seems to emerge when you create? Would you lose one of the ways you make sense of life? Would you miss the challenge of getting better at something that matters to you? Would you feel the absence of that bridge between you and another person? The chance to reach them, move them, maybe even be understood by them? Would some part of you still long to be seen, to make something worthy of respect, remembrance, or recognition? Would you feel trapped without the freedom to go beyond the limits of ordinary life? Would you ache for the beauty of making something feel vivid, alive, and real? Or would life feel smaller without the sense that your stories can do something beyond you, help someone, affect someone, leave some kind of mark on the world? Whatever answer pulls at you most, I'd love to know. As for why, it's because this has been something on my mind a lot the past year or so. I've thought a great deal about why others do it and why I do it. I even made a whole taxonomy of whys, which correspond with the questions I asked: expression, identity, meaning, mastery, connection, recognition, freedom, beauty, and impact. I don't think anyone is driven by any single why, but there's probably a why that stings the hardest. Such as for me, I think it comes down to recognition, when being honest with myself. Don't get me wrong, there is a lot I enjoy. When working on my newest Grandmaster of Theft story, The Fox Without a Tail, I enjoyed the beauty of using rhetoric devices. I enjoyed the process of the story going from a comedy one-shot to a full short story. Hell, I even enjoyed how it helped me better understand the whole pantsing and outlining combo and build a better taxonomy for it, which I'll share with you soon. And, of course, I enjoyed how working on it helped me level up again as a writer. I love the growing sense of mastery I have. But still, at the end of the day, I feel that all serves my desire for recognition. I think understanding our desires is one of the most important things us writers can do. Because once you get honest about your why, it stops being vague introspection and starts becoming practical. It gives you something solid to build from. In my view, knowing your why gives you at least 5 things: endurance, clarity, conviction, consistency, and a filter. It gives you endurance because it helps carry you through when the excitement wears off. Creative work can be long, repetitive, difficult, lonely, slow, unrewarding. Talent means little if you cannot stay in the game long enough for it to compound. This is what helps one build a body of work. Good example for me, there's a lot in the writing world which has worn me down over time. But since I'm clear to myself that I want recognition above all else, it gives me endurance because I know recognition is something I have to earn. I know that the goal isn't just finishing stuff. So, when the work gets harder, the pressure still makes sense. The long roads make sense. Everything makes sense. It gives me this whole logic of, I can keep going because I have not yet built the level of work that earns the recognition I actually want. Quick aside, if you're interested in help working out how to use your why to find your reason for endurance, clarity, conviction, consistency, or filter, just ask in the comments and I'll see what I can do. Anyway, with clarity, Your why helps you decide what to make, what to cut, what to protect. Creating is full of decision making after all. Without this, creators get reactive. They chase trends, copy what seems to work, overcorrect based on criticism, and make choices from confusion instead of direction. Keeps your effort aimed. It helps you stop wasting energy on things that don't serve what you actually care about. Conviction matters because creative pressure shakes weak tastes. To tell in the world we live in that a lot of people have preferences. They have standards that they can actually defend though. Conviction keeps your judgment from collapsing the second somebody disagrees with you, criticizes you, or dangles a shortcut in front of you. We creators constantly face pressure to dilute, soften, simplify, imitate, or chase approval. If you do not know what you believe in artistically or why it matters to you, your work becomes easy to bend. Conviction gives your taste weight. Consistency, meanwhile, matters because strong creators are not just making isolated things. They create a through line, a certain set of values, fascinations, tensions, and standards keep showing up over and over, even when the project changes. Scattered work weakens identity. A lack of this can still make good individual pieces, but the larger shape can feel random. Man, I feel I failed at this big time throughout my YouTube career, given how much I've spent trying to find my own voice. After all, I'm a writer who uses YouTube, not a YouTuber who happens to write. Anyway, a filter is important because not every opportunity is good for you. Failure isn't the main threat to us creatives. Distraction is. If you say yes to everything that looks promising, you'll slowly get pulled away from what matters most. It is easy to get baited by visibility, convenience, praise, speed, money, or outside expectations at the cost of your actual path. Filters matter because they protect your trajectory. They help you tell the difference between what supports your work and deforms it. This is actually why I was struggling for a bit with video making, since I wanted to get back to producing my stories and applying my knowledge. I found balance at last, which is why you get this and what else I have in mind to share. Regardless, that's why I think answering this question I posed at the beginning matters so much. And it's why I'd love to hear your answer, if you're game to share. And if you're interested in seeing what my answer led to, I have a second channel, Marc Studios, where I upload my actual writing too. Give it a look if you want to see what my why ended up creating.